Hey guys, this is IrieStarcraft and I am back to cast another game for you. This will be on District 10 and it will be a 4 versus 4. Now this game was taken from the 4v4zeek.com Mayhem tournament from 2 weeks ago, July 6th I believe it was, and this was apparently an especially good game, one that I did not get to in my live cast. As you guys know, I can't get to every game, especially in the early rounds. Because there's so many games going on simultaneously. But if you guys remember Korea Team, no, that's up here is Korea Team. So let me do the introductions here, and then I'll talk about what was going on here. Ghost is the blue Protoss, and Phantasm is the teal Terran player, and ChiTaPrime will be the red Protoss, and Mystic will be the purple Zerg. This is Korea Team, who made it all the way into the finals in that tournament before falling to the 4 Zerg team. Zergasm! So they provided, Korea Team provided some very, very exciting games. Some of the best games I've seen in the tournaments for Korea Team. Very innovative play, very interesting stuff. If you guys remember, I keep ranting about the game that I did actually end up posting on the YouTube channel, though I can't stand the quality when I convert all that stuff. But that was the game with the Bunker Hold and the Dark Templars by Ghost. That was super awesome. So let me introduce the other team. It will be Gur, the pink. No, he's not pink. He is lavender. I don't know. He is that color, and he is Terran, and his teammates will be Earthmaster. Oh, I see a forge. I see a forge. I see a forge. Where is the cheesy cheese? I don't know. Maybe there's no cheesy cheese, but chronicgamin is the pink Zerg, and Hydra is the yellow Zerg, and they are both getting early Zerglings. Looks like they both 10-pooled, whereas Mystic did not 10-pool. He went for a later pool. And I swear to God, if Earthmaster is going for Forge first, there has to be shenanigans going on that I am not seeing. Where is the shenanigans? I don't know where the shenanigans are. They're in here. They're inside the base. What is going on? Earthmaster is building a cannon inside next to this gateway, and now one on the low ground here. He has this pylon here, and he has completely walled in his cannon in the front of this ramp. This is ridiculous, and now he's going to cancel that pylon to recoup the minerals. He's got one cannon down here on the low ground. The Zerglings have arrived. And the shenanigans is about to ensue. I can't believe I didn't realize that was going on. I knew something was going on there. Nice play there from Earthmaster. Now he's going to be trying to cannon his way into the base. We will see, though. I know the Korea Team is definitely experienced with dealing with this kind of shenanigans. These Zerglings need to get in here and kill some probes, man, before it's too late. There's Zealots coming. A Zealot from ChiTaPrime is going to get surrounded by chronicgamin, but Mystic has a couple of Zerglings desperately trying to hang on here. And Ghost managed to get one Zealot out of here without it dying. This gateway has been unpowered, though, and is about to die, and Earthmaster is continuing to cannon his way in here. This cannon will be able to reach this nexus. The probes from Ghost coming off the line to try and fight with the Zealots. Mystic with some Zerglings of his own, and some serious craziness going back and forth right now. APM's out of control. Phantasm with 2 Hellions now on the field will definitely give the Korea Team the advantage in the battle as far as the Zerglings go. The Zerglings forced to sit back here by the cannons because of these Hellions. However, these cannons will be able to take out this Nexus if they are not careful. Mystic is morphing in 6 Banelings right now. More Zerglings are on the way. It looks like they are going to try and break this. They are going to try and break down these cannons. Hellions will be denying the run by into the middle line for Ghost, who is trying to rebuild its gateway way back here. Here come the Banelings from Mystic. He's going to blow up both of the cannons with the Banelings, and now it looks like Korea Team may be able to break the photon cannon harass here, as Sep the Gur has brought up 4 Hellions of his own and is going to start getting some free shots here. One on that Zealot before getting countered by Phantasm's Hellions, so there is a greater number up here. Obviously District 10 favoring the defensive team, and more Banelings from Mystic are ready to blow up a whole bunch of stuff, and it looks like Earthmaster may be forced to cancel some of these cannons. This one may finish. However, ChiTaPrime does have some stalkers on the field, and those are going to be extremely powerful. However, one stalker getting surrounded by chronicgamin there, and the Banelings blowing up on all of the photon cannons in the back there. but missing on the Hellions, and Gur is now inside the mineral line, going to be roasting some probes. I'm not sure why he's pulling back there, worried about these stalkers perhaps. I do not know, but this is definitely out of control right now. Definitely some crazy shit. And now Hydra has arrived with more Zerglings. He's going to be surrounding those stalkers, and Ghost Base could be in a lot of trouble. He is trying to get a Twilight Council down in the back. It looks like Ghost is definitely going for Dark Templars, but I don't know if he will be able to do that this game. Phantasm is going to pin Gur's Hellions into this mineral line, but the probes actually even surrounding one Hellion and killing it there for Ghost. And Earthmaster still trying to build photon cannons and be aggressive that way. This is absolutely out of control. And now Hydra really wants to take out this Nexus, and so does this cannon. But jeez, man, the top team is somehow still holding on to this base for Ghost. And Ghost is now getting a cannon in his mineral line, but it looks like it's going to be too late. The Nexus is going to go down. Ghost is forced to cancel the photon cannon, and Ghost is definitely up against it right now. He is, and by up against it, I mean he is screwed. He is screwed, man. But the blue flame has finished for both Terran players, and Hellions are just melting. They're melting. Careful with these Zerglings. Oh, man. They're dying so fast. ChiTaPrime 1 sentry without enough energy even for a force field. That force field, I don't think doing a whole lot there. And Hellions playing cat and mouse back and forth. So now the bottom left team does have the one-man advantage, except at the same time, oh my god, how, who am I? Where are my pants? I completely missed Mystic saying, you know what, this is balls, man. Throwing my Zerglings at, oh, he has a couple of Banelings in here too that really wanted to blow up on those drones, but I think they got pinned. And now Hydra may be able to deal with these Zerglings running around the back. It looks like they will be able to handle that at this point. I'm not so sure. Earthmaster trying to creep these cannons forward, but it looks like that is going to be the end of the cannon push. And Mystic is morphing in 5 more Banelings in the back. I'm so pissed. I feel like I missed a Baneling bust right over here. But oh my god, gotta be careful. Here come the Banelings. Hydra and chronicgamin are desperately trying to run away. This Baneling's going to blow up on a ton of Zerglings right there. And this one, it looks like, will get taken out. And so one Baneling being affected there, but the other ones are all going to die. Oh, man. This is intense, man. So it looks like they have decided to go ahead and back out now. Now that they have completely screwed Ghost over. I don't even know if he can rebuild. He cannot. He has no minerals, no nothing, no probes, nothing. So Ghost has been taken out of this game, whereas Hydra has been able to re-drone as well as chronicgamin. However, they are pretty far behind, and Earthmaster in technology is going to be pretty far behind. He's trying desperately to catch up by throwing down a Twilight Council and a robotics facility. Grr, so many Hellions right now. So many Hellions. And somehow, Mystic is just crazy, man. He's got like little Zerglings hidden all over the place, and he's just continuing to send these Zerglings in here and harass. He's going to be able to kill a couple of more drones, it looks like, before these Zerglings all die. And so Mystic is doing all he can to buy his team some time to get back into this game. And Phantasm, Jesus Christ, man. So many Hellions. So wow, that was a pretty intense opening, wouldn't you say? And now Gur is going to be transitioning into Banshees. That seems like a very, very wise play right now. You'd think the top team would be suspecting that. Phantasm, however, is even throwing down a 3rd factory. So, Jesus Louise. Jeez Louise. And, man, Mystic is the king of the harass down here. Yeah, forcing the constant droning by Hydra. And so it looks like we are going to get a little bit of a lull here. And Earthmaster now has a decent army of stalkers. Oh, no, he didn't. There is a DT on the way. There's 3 of them. 3 Dark Templars. Oh my god, they're going to be so screwed. Hydra has already pre-evacuated his drones to deal with this, and Gur is going to be using a scan to kill 1 Dark Templar, but this Dark Templar will not be able to be seen. There is a Spore Crawler finishing just at the last second for chronicgamin to finish that one off. Where did the third Dark Templar go? Is he still sitting? Is this the third one, or is there another one somewhere else? The third one is... Okay, there's one here, and it looks like the Zerglings really want to kill the pylon. This Dark Templar, though, will be able to get a bunch more drone kills. Look at that thing just one-shotting the drones. Man, I love me some DTs. This one's still chilling there, and there he goes. He's going to go somewhere. It looks like he shouldn't be going to this base. He is. Oh, they see this. They see this. chronicgamin sees this. What kind of vision? They do have an observer here. Earthmaster does, but he lost the Dark Templar. This Dark Templar should not be going into here because there is a Spore Crawler and a Queen and a Spine Crawler, and this Dark Templar is going to get a couple of drone kills before it dies. And finally, it looks like that pylon for ChiTaPrime did get taken out. So we are, at the same time, Earthmaster is trying to press the front here by himself. Not the best idea, but he does have these cannons to fall back to, and he can warp in units right up front here. So this is a very powerful position. He just needs some support, and the Hellions from Gorilla appear to be on the way. There's a million of them. Holy hell, there's so many Hellions in this game right now. I hope that my game doesn't start lagging, because District 10 has always been giving me fits. There's something wrong with this map, you guys, I'm telling you, that causes lag. So hopefully it does not get too bad, as now we are going to make the attack. We are going to try and break this. Look how many Hellions. There's so many Hellions, but Earthmaster blinking right over to the Hellion side to take out as many of them as he possibly can. However, a lot of Stalkers are going down for the left team. There is a Cloaked Banshee as well inside of this army, and even an Observer just in case there's some DTs, but there are no DTs, and this is a very, very even exchange right now. Earthmaster blinking back his Stalkers to try and keep them alive. ChiTaPrime blinking forward his Stalkers to chase them back. And oh man, where were the Zerglings when they needed them? They probably would have gotten roasted up instantly. So, and there goes Gur's Banshee from the scan by Phantasm. Whew, man, this is intense. And remember, this is a tournament game, and I believe this round might have been best of one still. If it may have been best of three, but I think this was still best of one. And the bottom team down here, Hydra and Gur, it wasn't the exact same team. Mystic now with some Mutalisks down here, going to be doing a lot of harassment. What I was going to say is that Hydra's team in the tournament the following week after this did end up winning it all. So this is definitely a heavyweight bout here, as Team Korea, or Korea team, you guys know they can play. As part of your citizenship requirement, if you are a Korean citizen, is that you are a Gosu Starcraft player, as it is their national sport. And there are Dark Templars, more Dark Templars on the way from ChiTaPrime, running all the way across the map. Mystic is killing Overlords left and right. chronicgamin has 10 billion Zerglings, and Hydra has a decent amount. Hydra's been playing defensively this entire game. He's had to rebuild his drones so many times. Earthmaster is able to force those. Did he kill all the Mutalisks? No, he just warded them back. And what is going on? This Dark Templar is surrounded here, and it is going to die. They're all going to die. Sorry. And, oh, chronicgamin trying to get sneaky. There's a cannon back here and a few Stalkers, so that is not going to be the happening. Mystic is trying to expand down here, and apparently that got scouted. Earthmaster does not like that. We don't like this expansion, man. We do not like this expansion. This is way too exposed. These Rebel will deny any kind of reinforcements here. The Mutalisks may want to think better of trying to support that, as this expansion will be quickly sniped out. And we are going to retreat before we can get countered, but the top team not even going to bother trying to counter that attack. And there are more single Dark Templars running around. These are so annoying. Something to do when you're on Protoss, and I've been starting to try and learn how to do this. When the game gets into the mid game and late game, don't be afraid to warp in some DTs or random times, send them around the map, and to deny any kind of expansions and whatnot, and force your opponents to run around with all their overseers and build turrets everywhere and stuff. And we're going to be breaking down this rocks up here. This DT wants to get on the action somewhere. He is going to be running down here. I think those units did see that, but I'm not sure if they noticed it, as this DT is going to kill the drone before that hatchery. It can go down, and oh man, When you think about it, the point of the game that we're at, one Dark Templar can be so annoying. He's going to run down to Earthmaster's expansion. He has no detection down here. He's going to be forced to warp in units and bring an observer all the way down here. Earthmaster, Earthmaster, Earthmaster. You needed a cannon down here, and you know it. And now it may be too late, but you are going to try and rebuild it anyway. As we're going to bring down our entire army to kill the Dark Templar, and that could open up an avenue of attack for the top team, but it doesn't look like they are going to take that. Simply just take this watchtower is Phantasm with 3 Hellions. I think he wants to just sacrifice these Hellions to get some SCV kills, and that's exactly what he's doing. With the blue flame, he will be able to kill quite a few SCVs, maybe. No, most of the SCVs will be able to get out for Gur before they can die. So good reaction time there from Gur. Mutas, however, at the same time from Mystic are going to be trying to deny this expansion. And Earthmaster going to blink his Stalkers up under here. And the Mutas, however, they will be able to kill that hatchery. I'm not even sure if that got cancelled. Earthmaster now with 3 Archons to try and deal some splash damage to those Mutilas. Those should be pretty powerful. We'll see if the top team tries to go for some Ghosts or anything. Phantasm, you can see, has been working on his Thors, trying to get a beefy mech army so they can make a death push. But we shall see, as Hydra will be working on these rocks, but Phantasm wants to say something about that with a single Hellion, which won't say very much. And he does have this whole army of Hellions. Man, if Phantasm was paying attention, he could just roast all these Zerglings, man. But he probably would have ran right into Gur's Hellions. As we have another Dark Templar running down here, but this time we got cannons. We got cannons this time. We're fine, man. We are fine. And ChiTaPrime going to be trying to take this expansion. You see the pings going off all over the place. Thank you, whoever's pinging, telling me what is going on here. And Gur is going to be trying to deny this expansion. However, at the same time, there are mutas inside Hydra's base, but Earthmaster does have a bunch of Stalkers. There are so many mutas, though, that these mutas are going to be extremely annoying. However, at the same time, trying to deny this expansion is not going to happen because Phantasm with so many Hellions. And ChiTaPrime with his Stalkers got them all spread out now. Crazy, man. Crazy. So ChiTaPrime is, I wonder if who a Ghost is playing for, because Ghost does have, you see him, well, he's at 0 APM now. I think Ghost is maybe in charge of an army. Maybe Ghost is in charge of the Mutalists. No, it looks like Mystic is controlling the Mutalists, and the Mutalists have come around the back side of here because there are no cannons in the back. Earthmaster forced to warp in Stalkers to make those Mutalists run away, but not before losing a lot of probes, and they're just going to go mineral line to mineral line to mineral. Oh, that High Templar really wanted to burn some mutas, but I don't think that is going to happen anytime soon. And it looks like we really want to deny this expansion because we keep pinging up there. And there is one cloaked Banshee up here for Gur. He will be able to get a couple of probe kills here. He does manage to get, I guess, 2. And even Archons for ChiTaPrime now, so everybody's going for Archons. This is crazy, man. Earthmaster is going to be pushing down here, but he's all by himself, so he needs to be very, very careful if you're pushing by yourself in a 4v4. Extremely careful. Here comes some mutas, but that is not a very good army composition to be fighting Earthmaster with, so he may try and chase some of these with a blink. No, he's just going to lead with the Archons, and the armies are getting quite large, so I apologize ahead of time if it does start lagging at all, but these mutas trying to get free shots down here on the supporting roaches, but the Stalkers blinking over nicely to try and defend that, and here comes the major battle as ChiTaPrime with his couple of Archons and Stalkers are coming around the backside and flanking them, and at the same time Earthmaster looks like he is being attacked from the front by this beefy mech army of Thors, and oh no, the bottom team looks like they're going to lose their entire army. Hydra just now here with all his infestors, but they're running right in the middle of the battle without doing any fungal growths. Hydra, what are you doing with your infestors? Now some fungal growths going off, but I don't believe there is any neural parasite to deal with the Thors. Oh my god, I can't tell with them being burrowed, but wow. Wow. Thor death. Serious Thor death right there. And we need to be careful with our rally points here. chronicgamin is sending solo roaches up here to their doom. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is going to be... This is an interesting setup here. Anyway, it looks like the Hellions and Thors are going to try and break something here. Earthmaster tried to grab this expansion, but it looks like that is going to be denied here, as these Thors are just so beefy, man. They're so beefy with two weapon upgrades, excuse me. This base gonna get cleaned up. This base already cleaned up from a Dark Templar. And so we're gonna be content to just deny all those expansions. We don't want to overcommit here. And we being Korea team. Mystic now with some infestors of his own. God, they're so slow. So slow. They did reduce those infestor move speed, which was definitely a much needed fix, because as you guys know, infestors are OP, man. There's a Hydra getting a bunch of fungal growth off on all of these Hellions, doing a ton of damage. However, they are running out of energy. They have no energy left. They need to burrow and run away or something, but they're all getting roasted to death. Hydra! Hydra, Hydra, Hydra. I feel like his infestor play has not been as good as it needed to be, and their attack when they tried to march up your Earthmaster, they should have gone together. As going alone really might have cost them in this game. As they went from being up in this game, up 4-3, as far as players go, to being playing from behind, I think, in this game. If we check the economies, actually, yes, the bottom team appears to be behind slightly in economy. And if we check the army size, the bottom team, let's see, the bottom team has, whoa, Hydra. Ooh, nice army size there, buddy. I'm just playing, man. He's going for infestors, and he's going to be sneaky infestor guy with the burrowed infestors. And the drones just arriving here from Mystic look pretty juicy. Juicy, juicy drones. We could throw a bunch of infested Terrans and kill those drones instantly, and that is what we are doing. Mystic, when will he react to that? Perhaps too late, as the Hellions coming in to try and kill these infested Terrans, but the Hellions, there are not enough of them sitting there. And Mystic did manage to save most of his drones, though, so the infested Terrans are trying to snipe down the hatchery. It's going to be very close, but it looks like it is not going to go down. However, Hydra has weakened it quite a bit, so he may be able to get it later. Oh my god. Dark Templars running solo all over the place. And infestors burrowing all over the place. Man, we are sneaky this game. So we are so sneaky. Where'd that DT go? It looks like it died because there was an overseer here. And we really want to deny these bases. We cannot allow these bases to go up if we are the low team. And I keep saying we because they're the ones that I'm seeing the pings for. So, Earthmaster cleaning up some of somebody trying to use Mystic, I believe that was. I remember seeing those infestors crawling across. And one of them apparently getting away. Oh, what do we got here? Do we have a drop or something? Maybe it was a Banshee back there? I don't know what was going on up there, but somebody didn't like that expansion. Oh, shit. Ghost Academy for Grr. Is that just going to be for EMPs, or are we going to see some nuclear warfare, man? Nuclear warfare would be the only thing this game needs. Oh my god. How many Thors does it take to win StarCraft? Apparently a lot. And finally we're getting a Terran plating actually just finishing armor level 1. So these Thors are just beefy. Beefy, beefy, beefy. We need Neural Parasite, man. There's no way you can take on this army of Thors without Neural Parasite. Oh man. This Thor, I'm predicting what's going to happen in this game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see Broodlords for Mystic, and I see a lot of them. A lot of them. And Broodlords, I hate to break it to you, chronicgamin, but Broodlords trump roaches. And god, these pings are just, I'm like, oh, crazy are all these pings everywhere, man. And this Dark Templar chilling here next to this roach doesn't want to reveal that he's there, apparently. Oh, he is going to kill that roach. And we need an observer up in yaw. Up in yaw. There's the overseer. We are killing single Dark Templars randomly. And oh boy, is it going to be a major battle? We are going to see a big battle, and chronicgamin is like, holy shit. Brood Lords, here we go. 18,000 Thors and 12 Brood Lords are going to be trying to pin this army. Earthmaster's in a lot of trouble here. He's pinned back in this corner. He will be able to blink his Stalkers up, but his Archons are totally effed in the A back there. Mystic will be able to get some fungal growth if he wants. He's not even going to bother using his energy there, as he doesn't need to. These Thors just instantaneously destroying this rubble and coming up the ramp. And inside Gur's main, oh my god, these things are killing stuff so fast with the Brood Lords and Thors, and there are High Templars from ChiTaPrime in the back to support, and oh my god, trouble is brewing for the bottom team. Do we have any sort of trump card? We are desperately trying to get out some Vikings, Gur is, but that's not going to happen, as all his production facilities are screwed. Oh my god. At the same time, we are going to be trying to force a base race, as Gur and chronicgamin and Hydra with 1 billion infestors are going to be trying to make a counterattack and force the base race. I just don't know if they're going to be able to pull it out, because this army is just so much more powerful that it will just tear through their bases that much quicker. A nice fungal growth on these units in the back, really softening them up, continuing to lay down the fungals here. But like I said, no neural parasite. Ooh man, ooh man. And Infestor's taking a lot of casualties trying to run inside here without killing these buildings. They could have easily sniped off a couple of these buildings and made that entrance a lot easier. And now Gur with a bunch of Marauders in here will be going for the buildings. There are Archons morphing in for ChiTaPrime. Going to be killing quite a few units, it looks like, before they end up dying. Maybe not, maybe not. As are there any ghosts in this army? If there were, there aren't any more. Excuse me there. So we are base racing like mad crazy, except, if, like I said, if I'm base racing, I want this giant Thor army and this army of Brood Lords. And chronicgamin has a couple of Corruptors here. He just needs more than that. And Hydra is still trying to build Infestors here. He's building chronicgamin, oh my god, he's got 4. There's 6 Corruptors in the back here, but now the Thors are up here to defend the Brood Lords. And oh man, dire straits for the bottom team. Dire straits. What about the army up top? Is it still kicking? Or is it gone? There is still an army up here for Gur with Hellions and Marines Marauders, and is really doing a number on the mains of the top team. But this army is just so much more meager. Is there anything that the bottom team can do? It looks like they are going to try and make a last stand here at Earthmaster's expansion. And I just don't know if they have enough to withstand this attack. There are High Templars up in the front looking to do some feedbacks. Feedbacks going down all over the Infestors. They're dying instantaneously to all the feedbacks. Oh my god, there goes all the Infestors. A great play from ChiTaPrime. And the Infestors have been totally almost put out of this game. Another feedback on the full MP Infestor, and there's only one Infestor left with any MP, and he is quickly going to die. That could be it, ladies and gentlemen. As apparently we're going to even make force fields down here just because we can. There's really nothing left that can happen at this point for the bottom team, I think, to have a chance in this game. The top team has all of these bases over here in the corner. And it looks like, did Gur's army, is it still moving? Gur's army is still up in here, taking out everybody's main. I just don't think that it will be able to take out all of these bases. Look at all the cannons ChiTaPrime has thrown down, and he will be able to warp in reinforcements very quickly, including High Templars. However, that's right, High Templars don't have Khydarian Amulet anymore, so he will have to warp them in sooner if he wants to milk that army, but I don't think that's going to matter. As we are now 41 minutes into the game, and it looks like it is going to be over a pretty epic battle here between Korea team and, I'm so sorry you guys, I forgot the name of the other team, Hydra and Ice and Earthmaster and Gur and chronicgamin. they're a 5-man team that they did some rotations, I believe. So GG goes down, and that is going to do it. Pretty epic game right there on District 10. This again is from the Zeke.com 4v4 tournament from a couple weeks ago. The games have been extremely exciting, and there's been some pretty crazy some pretty damn good players in this stuff, including, you know, a bunch of Grandmaster players were in the last week's game, or last week's tournament. Unfortunately, I will not be able to cast this week's tournament because I have a band practice. But one thing that I have been informed by Doomsville, who is an admin at Zeke.com, that they're going to be setting up a sponsored 2v2 Masters tournament, and he is interested in having me cast it, so I'm pretty excited for that. Anyway, thank you, Earthmaster, for sending me this game. Congratulations to Korea team for winning this game. And if you don't know what happened, I think I already spoiled it, but in the rest of this tournament, go back a few videos back, and I did copy some of the games from the finals of that first week over onto YouTube. Otherwise, you guys should definitely go to my justin.tv/IrieStarcraft, and you can watch any part of the tournament you want over there. And I recommend fast forwarding to or starting at part 2 so you can watch the finals, as those are usually the best rounds. However, there are some gems like this game in the mid rounds, so look for that. Anyway, that is going to do it for me. This is IrieStarcraft, and peace out.